Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Got another DVD review for you guys here today. Take some time and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions on DVD reviews, video ideas, wrestling topics you want to hear discussed. So today we're using a new camera, got a new phone here. It's time to upgrade, get rid of the, not going to get rid of it, I'm just not going to use it anymore. The Samsung Tab 3 here, it's time to get rid of that camera. Personally, I wasn't satisfied with the video quality for a long time now, and I'm glad to finally, get a better phone or a better camera here. I'm gonna see about getting Skype or Hangouts to try and work. So let's get into this review here, guys. We got Blood Bath, wrestling's most incredible steel cage matches from WWE 2003, an approximate running time of 5.5 hours. I gotta say that this one might actually be mislabeled, and I don't agree with the title, first of all. Second of all, they're not even the term bloodbath here that they're using is, very incorrect. I just got the wrong idea when I first wanted this DVD. I've seen this DVD over the years a few times. I didn't grab it. And then maybe a year ago when I got this, I really wanted it after a while. So here we go. On the cover, we got a shot of Ric Flair, who has been in some of the greatest cage matches of all time. Of course, going back to Starrcade 83, Great American Bash with Dusty Rhodes. Ric Flair has been in some awesome cage matches. He's also been in a few stinkers. The one with Hogan, and I think he was in one with Bischoff. Anyway, we got a shot of McMahon and Austin there, of course, from St. Valentine's Day Massacre. We got a shot of Triple H and Mankind, SummerSlam of '97. Give you a shot of that nice spine. That's really cool. I like the logo. I like the font. Everything is kind of going in together. On the back here, we got another shot of Triple H, The Rock and Mankind. And that is, of course, from 98 sometime, maybe early 99. Because Rock wasn't in that many cage matches. So what this is kind of like a highlight reel. Highlights from the 15 of the best steel cage matches in wrestling history. They'll definitely leave their mark. Of course, when you think of WWE nowadays, with gimmick matches and gimmick pay-per-views especially, the steel cage match kind of gets lost in the variety of match types we see today. Of course, the steel cage match was one of the first gimmick matches, along with, we would see no holds barred and rope matches. And then along came the Hell in a Cell and War Games here. Satan's Prison, the Elimination Chamber. Different styles of cage matches were created along the ways throughout history of wrestling. But, I'll review those again eventually. I think I already did both of them, but... So the disc art is fairly similar. And I paid, I think, $4 for this. Might have been $6. And yeah, that was almost 2 years ago. Or a year ago, sorry. So, disc 1, we got a shot of Angle and Benoit there from their awesome steel cage match. Got a shot of Edge hitting a leg drop on Matt Hardy, or El Bulldog. So, it's like documentary style with these chapter listings here. They give you a few highlights throughout the course of a couple hours. So we got Bob Backlund and Pat Patterson, Bruno, Sammartino, and Larry Zbyszko feud. Bob Backlund versus Jimmy Snuka. Snuka and Morocco from '83. Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard. The I Quit steel cage match, I believe it is. Hogan and Orndorff, Flair and Ronnie Garvin. Brett versus Owen, SummerSlam. Isaac Yankem versus Bret Hart. Triple H and Mankind, Triple H and The Rock, Austin and McMahon, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys, Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit, and Edge versus Kurt Angle. Awesome. So, and then we go along to the disc extras, which are full-length matches, or they might be edited, some of them, but for the most part, they're the full match. Going back to 1979, the WWE Championship match, Bob Backlund defending against Pat Patterson at Madison Square Garden. Then we go to 1975 here, where Bruno was the champion defending against Ivan Koloff, Madison Square Garden again. We got the IC Championship match, the famous one. The one where Mick Foley was in attendance for. Don Morocco versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Superfly jumping off the cage. Don Morocco versus Jimmy Snuka will go down as one of the greatest cage matches of all time. Great moment in history. That is obviously from 10/17/83. Moving along here, the last one on disc 1. Bob Backlund defending against Stan Hansen, April 6, 1981. So they don't go in chronological order, which, I don't know. Sometimes I like it more than others. Disc 2, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more matches. We got the I Quit match for the United States Championship at Starrcade 85. Tully Blanchard versus Magnum TA. Here it is, Great American Bash 86. Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes for the NWA Championship. And at Starrcade 86, the Rock and Roll Express versus Arn and Ole Anderson for the World Tag Team titles. SummerSlam 94, Brett vs. Owen. SummerSlam 97, Mankind vs. Triple H. 1993, I'm not sure when or where. Marty Jannetty vs. Shawn Michaels for the IC title. And from SmackDown, May 30th, 2002, Edge vs. Kurt Angle, which was a pretty cool steel cage match. This was shortly after the British Bulldog passed away. I'm thinking it's in Canada somewhere. And we got Stu Hart and various members of the Hart Foundation in attendance. Very emotional night there. Very good steel cage match. Um, in my opinion, though, this isn't the greatest DVD. I was actually very disappointed in watching it. For collector reasons, I keep it. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. It just didn't, you know, it didn't really give it much for me. I really wanted this to be like a incredible match comp. I wasn't impressed too much on this one. Take some time and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Drop your comments down below. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.